You have veteran lawyer and politician, UDP leader ANM Darboe on the program this morning. I have one question for Mr. Darboe. Will Mr. Darboe accept that President Adama Barrow was encouraged and emboldened to stay beyond the 3 years that were agreed upon in the 2016 coalition agreement, upon which he, Barrow, campaigned on and got elected because of statements made in public by Mr. Darboe himself and other members of his party? You remember saying that if anybody was to bring up the issue of 3 years, Barrow himself didn't have to worry about it. You were still in government. That it was you yourself they would have to contend with.
That's a misrepresentation of facts.
Okay.
And it's a misrepresentation by my detractors.
Okay.
You know, let me say let me say this, Peter.
Yeah.
You see, when those coalition issues, I won't call agreement because I've not seen any agreement.
Okay.
You know? When those
issues, yes,
coalition issues were being discussed, the participants, I believe, did not have any confidence that Barrow was going to win. So let's put 3 years. But before that coalition was formed, Aissatou Touré, had launched the campaign for the attainment of her presidential ambition. And she said, I'll serve for 5 years. And I leave. My brother, my good friend, Khalifa, when he launched his campaign, I believe at Kairaba, he said, I would serve for one term of 5 years. So all these key people in dealing with that coalition issues knew that 5 years is what is really provided for by the Constitution. And you say, Peter, you want to really bring about constitutional reforms. You don't start doing by violating the Constitution, which you really want to reform for it to serve the people better. You don't start by violating it. Look, when NAD was formed in 2006, it was 5 years that was put there. And in fact, NAD was, the template. If I were there, I would have used the NAD template, so that there's no issue of whether there was an agreement or there was no agreement. We would have used that. Now, but Peter, what I said, that I have not seen any agreement that Barrow that Barrow will serve Barrow will serve only 3 years. And I said, look, if anybody has that agreement, please produce it, and we will test its constitutionality. As a lawyer, I think I was speaking right. And not only as a, but as a senior, one of the most senior lawyers in this country, I shouldn't be playing politics with the law. I shouldn't be trying to thwart the Constitution. I mean, I'll be told, what type of a lawyer are you? I said, bring it. Bring the agreement, and still now. I have not seen that agreement. I had one time on this program, you said that my friend Hadifa has a blueprint of it, and I want to see it. And honestly, if I see it, I will come to the Gambian people and apologize.
Okay.
So it's not correct that I said that, Barrow, you'll forget. I did say that, if that agreement exists, let it be brought out, and we can test its constitutionality. And it's a position I hold. And after all, practically, was it possible to have a new constitution drafted within that 3-year period? Was it possible to do all the needful things that you need to do, the TRRC, all these commissions? Was it possible to do it within 3 years? Practically, it was impossible.
Okay.
But as I said, I don't think anybody had any confidence that Barrow would win that election. I said, let us, people see us together. That's my view.